What's going on, y'all? I just wanted to tell you a quick story. I wish I had footage of what happened, but I don't, so I think I'm gonna get a dash cam at some point soon. But this truck cut me off. This was yesterday. I was just driving regular city streets, just around some neighborhoods, and this guy in his F-150 was in the right lane. Now, it's a 2-lane road. All these people in the right lane were going slow. A lot of people were turning into fast food restaurants and stuff. And so I was like, you know what? I'm in the Elantra Inn, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just speed up a little bit, pass everybody on the left, and then I'll just get in front of the truck and turn right. So I proceed to pass everybody, and I'm at least a car length and a half in front of this truck, and the light's already coming up pretty quickly. So I get over, start to slow down. This guy tries to speed up before I merge, and then after I'm already merged in front of him safely, he continues to speed up. So I'm just like, this guy. But he didn't know about the limited slip differential, if y'all know what I mean. So I'm in front of him and I'm slowing down just a little bit because I have to turn, right? And this guy just keeps on speeding up. Just the worst type of driver, man, right? Like, if he would have just driven regular, I would have gone in front of him and he wouldn't have lost any momentum at all. So instead of slowing down quickly or brake checking him or doing anything, I was like, okay, I realized that the car that I'm in can corner super well, right? So I could take this turn nice without having to worry about him hitting the back of my car because he's just on some crazy stuff. Yo, I wish I had the specs of how fast I took this turn. And I'll say this, I've learned how the car moves by now. You know, I've had it for a good amount of time. I put, you know, about 1,300, 1,400 miles on it. So I've taken some turns pretty fast, but this time was definitely the fastest that I've taken any turn. By the time I turned onto the street completely, the truck was probably a half a block behind me. This thing is insane. The speed of it, the power, and the way that it corners is just absolutely beautiful. And the funny thing is, I've noticed that people treat you differently in a performance car. You know, they hear that exhaust or something and then they take it personally and get mad and want to cut you off, or they want to prevent you from getting over in the other lane. I never understood that. That's the worst type of driver. If you're driving and somebody's getting in front of you and they have all the room in the world and you speed up so that they can't get in, I can't stand that. So I don't get what's going through people's heads. So I wanted to just share that story with y'all. The limited slip differential, the cornering, the steering in this car is absolutely insane. I want to say that I took this turn at like 45, 50 miles per hour. It was just the craziest feeling. And I know, like, I've taken some turns before where I was testing it out to see like where it would start slipping or drifting or whatever, and this one the tires just didn't slip at all. They completely just hugged the ground and took that turn like a beast. So it's a funny story, but it's also one of the reasons I mentioned in my first video when I picked up this car, where I was like, I'll be able to safely get around people who are just on some crazy stuff on the road, right? So I could get around people going slow and safely have enough room for me to get around them and in front of them. And I could also prevent an accident from happening from somebody who's speeding up, trying to cut me off or prevent me from going in the lane, and who was almost gonna run into the back of my car just because he's speeding up and I'm slowing down to take a turn, you know? So I wanted to share that with you, and it's just the funniest story to me because he had zero chance. I absolutely dusted him on that corner, and like I said, by the time I took that turn fully, I was like half a block in front of this truck. I didn't even see him in the rear view. It was hilarious. I think he probably almost crashed because he was driving reckless, and since I took that turn so fast, he definitely took the turn faster than he should have. About to flip his truck, just being petty, man. That was just so satisfying. And I wasn't driving crazy. He was completely in the wrong and just got mad that somebody got in front of him. So the way I can maneuver in this car is crazy. I've never experienced anything else like this. And it's coming from somebody, you know, you saw my last video, then you know I had a 2013 Elantra. I didn't have any other performance car before this. I've driven a lot of Challengers. That's a car I rent a lot when I visit LA and I have a show or something and I need to rent a car. I always get a Challenger because renting a car is expensive. And to upgrade to a car like a Challenger or a Mustang, it's not that much more. And so they tried, a couple times they tried to be like, oh, we don't have any Challengers, we got the Mustang though. And I was like, hell no. I don't really hate Mustangs, but I don't like them. And also I had another funny story. I was driving on the freeway and this guy in a dark blue Volkswagen GTI, he was next to me and he was trying to get me to kind of run a couple on the freeway. We were just accelerating back and forth. Man, I wish he would have caught me at a better time though. I was messing with my GoPro trying to get a little video of me. I did a POV night drive. I'm gonna be uploading that video soon, so look out for that. But yeah, this guy caught me in the GTI on the freeway and I was just messing with my camera trying to get it situated and we had to go different directions. But man, that car is fast. I mentioned before, I don't know too much about Volkswagens like that, but it was really cool to see that car in action. I'll drop a picture of it real quick. But yeah, like I said, be on the lookout for the POV night drive. I tried to get the engine noise in there, but I think I'm gonna have to get like a different mic. You can hear the engine and it's a cool video. It's probably like 17 minutes long, but you can't hear the engine like super heavy. So I'm probably gonna have to mic the exhaust in a different way. Maybe I'll use my other microphone, or maybe I'll place the GoPro in a different area so y'all can hear that exhaust well. But the POV drive was really cool. It came out nice. I was cruising all around downtown Nashville, so be on the lookout for that. That's it for now, so stay tuned, y'all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. See, this is why I need a dash cam, because y'all ain't even gonna believe me. But I was just racing this Corvette. I don't even know what type it was, man. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna try to find it. But this Corvette, obviously super fast. I was at the stoplight and this old guy was driving it, and he was driving, I was behind him for a while. He was driving like Sunday driver, you know, he was just chilling. So I didn't expect him to actually want to race or nothing. But I got out in front of him on a turn. We turned left onto this street and it had 2 lanes, you know, going into one. I got out in front of him and immediately, oh shit, there he is. No fucking way. No fucking way. That's crazy. Got his ass. Yo, that's crazy, bro. Hey, this car is way too much fun, man. He's right behind me. He got mad, bro. I completely gapped him, but he wasn't prepared. I'm sure that he might not know what the Elantra N is. You can see him give up and be like, damn, I thought my car was faster. This shit clean, bro. Hey, this just hyped me up, man. I got in the car just to tell a story or two, man, and now he's just on my tail, bro. Squad up, bro. If you got a fast car, you in Nashville, bro, hit me up. I know y'all probably got meetups for the Corvettes and everything else, but we need an Elantra N club, man. So if you in Nashville, bro, we got to get something popping, get something started. I got an ice cream at McDonald's. This was kind of a risky move, but I had to get an ice cream. I don't want to spill one drop on the interior of the car, but nah, she gave me a bunch of napkins. I'm straight. This was a fun ride.